Live on YouTube and Google+, it's Pageant Live. This is the place for glamour and style. Get great pageant tips you won't find anywhere else. Find out what you need to know before your next pageant. Post your questions and comments for our panel during the show. Learn great ideas about all aspects of pageantry. Here we go. Pageant Live starts right now.
Hi everyone, and welcome to tonight's show. I'm Stephanie McGreen, International Super Ms, and I'm so glad you're joining us for our very special show tonight, our mother-daughter show. We have some very lovely ladies joining us. But first, I want to ask everyone if you've had a chance to see the new PageantLIVE website. It is amazing, and it's incredible the number of hits that we're getting and all of the hits on the show. So thank you to all of our viewers that are live and the ones that come view us afterwards. Now, Pam, this is Pamela Prevette. She's the producer and owner of PageantLIVE. Pam, tell us, how long has the website been up now?
Well, the website has probably been up about 2 weeks. And the great news is we have 16,500 hits on this website.
That is amazing.
It is absolutely amazing. And the thing that it is incredible about it is that we have people from the United States and from around the world looking at this website. We have the great Ask the Crown. That's where you can ask come on and ask Stephanie any question you want, even if you're thinking about competing, if you've competed before, if you're a current title holder, if you're a parent considering to put your child in pageants. Ask the Crown. She will go, she sources different queens, she does research, Stephanie does, and she'll answer you. We also have a new pageant showcase. Pageant showcases any pageant system that has a website can they can actually put their logo up there and their link to their pageant system for free. So you know what, we're always looking to improve. So if you have any ideas, please let us know. But yeah, 16,500 hits and 2 weeks. So that's phenomenal. And I want to thank you guys, because my queens, our queens here, they're the reason why. They come to see you guys. So thank you very much.
That is incredible. So thanks to all of the viewers. That's fabulous. Keep coming. If you have questions for Ask the Crown, please email askthecrown@gmail.com. I will research and get those answers posted right on the website and back to you. It's a great atmosphere to kind of chat back and forth. If you have ideas, please feel free to add them, but if you have a question, we'd be more than happy to answer it for you. And also, I want to say thank you to Trinity of Nicole Miller Marketing for doing such a fabulous job on the website, amazing, and for creating the beautiful banners to promote tonight's show. So thank you very much, Nicole Miller Marketing. And for our live viewers, if you have questions for our lovely panel of mothers and daughters, please post it at PageantLIVE's Facebook page, or tweet it at PageantLIVE, or post it on YouTube. And if you'd like to be a guest, please let us know. Or if you have ideas for future topics for shows, contact us at show@PageantLIVE.com. Now, tonight's show is a very special one, celebrating the special relationship between mothers and daughters. Now, my mom doesn't compete. I compete, but I know how meaningful it was to have her at my pageants. And it's an incredible bonding experience. So I can only imagine mothers and daughters when they're both competing, or even competing in the very same pageant system. I think that takes that to a whole new level. And you're creating amazing memories that will last a lifetime. So I'm excited to talk to our guests and learn some more about how special that and unique that really is. But before we get started with that, let's go around and have our beautiful ladies introduce themselves and tell us their titles. So let's begin with Anne and Leah.
Hi everyone, I'm Anne McConnell. I'm America's Mrs. and I represent the America's Miss pageant system. I won my title last summer and I just have a few months left, so I'm enjoying it. And this is my daughter Leah.
Hi, I'm Leah McConnell. I am Miss Annapolis for the Miss America system, the preteen system, and I just got appointed to this title, and I'm sorry
That's
about that.
your little brother.
Yep. Yes, and I'm just so glad to be here and really happy to be with these wonderful young ladies. Hold this place on
We are so glad to have you beautiful ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And now we'll move on to Lisa and Julie. Oh, and I think, Lisa, you're muted.
You might be on mute, but my name
There we
is
go.
Julie. Hi. I was National American Miss Minnesota Junior Teen for 2003, but now I'm the Director of Marketing Events for National American Miss, and I oversee 9 different states. Mom, take it away.
Hi, I'm Lisa Thomas, Julie's mom. I'm currently Mrs. Rosemount, and I'll be competing for my international pageant for Mrs. Minnesota on March 16th.
So glad to have you both. Yay! And now we will move on to Michelle and Shelby.
Hi, I'm Michelle Heston. I'm Mrs. Super Iowa for the America's Super Miss pageant.
Hi, I'm Shelby Heston, and I am Iowa's Super Teen.
And we're both representing seatbelt safety and car awareness.
Yeah.
So glad to have you ladies with us tonight. And then we will move on to Wendy and Tara.
Hi, I'm Wendy Lindberg. I'm Midwest Super Queen.
Hi, I'm Tara Lindberg. I'm Midwest Super Preteen.
Oh, and it's wonderful to have you ladies as well.
Thank you.
Well, now let's get started because I know our viewers are anxious to get to know you a little bit better and your experiences competing in pageantry and how it really bonds you together. So let's begin by telling the viewers who actually started competing first. Was it the daughters that competed first or the mothers? And what sparked an interest in the other person to actually start competing? So Anne and Leah, let's go back to you.
I love that question. I'm so glad you asked that because I competed after watching my daughter compete. She competed in National American Miss and one other system, and I watched her character and strength, and I really admired what she went through because, as we all know, it's not an easy thing to get up on the stage, and I thought, well, I want to do that just for the bond and because I respected what she'd done, and so that inspired me to compete.
I believe it was about 4 years ago, I did my first pageant. It was National American Miss. And I got first runner-up, and after that I just wanted to keep trying. And then the next year I won the state pageant and international. I love pageants, and it's always been such a it's just great because you develop in so many ways and personal character and meeting new friends, and I just love it.
Well, that's wonderful, and you know, I think it's fabulous when mothers and daughters can compete because unless you've competed and you've been on stage, you don't really know exactly what it's like. You don't know the whole experience. So if you've both competed, you're competing, you can understand that what the other person's going through so much more. And let's move on to Lisa and Julie. How about you two?
Sure. I'm the one who started, actually. So I was the sporty girl who wouldn't get caught dead in a dress kind of thing. And Mom thought it'd be a good idea to kind of expand my horizons, and I agreed. I wanted to become more well-rounded, so that's why I decided to try pageant. And then I won National American Miss and had a great year, and I guess it was many years later that Mom decided and got the itch kind of, because we had been involved with National American Miss and stayed involved ever since I gave up my title. So I guess she could probably answer a little bit more about what sparked her interest.
The person that actually got me started was the girl that my daughter Julie crowned when she gave up her junior teen title. I'm the judges coordinator for National American Miss, and I'm doing my judges briefing. And this young lady, Anna Freetag, and her mother say, "We really think you should do a pageant." And I'm like, no, Anna, I'm behind the scenes person. I'm the number cruncher. I'm not the onstage person. And she pestered me relentlessly. And I'm really glad she did, because it opened a lot of doors for me. And it's led me to try my second pageant now.
Well, that's wonderful, and I am so excited to come cheer you on. So that is fabulous. And we'll move on to Michelle and Shelby.
Well, actually, it's a little opposite for us. I started in pageants about 3. This will be my 3rd one. And Shelby has just kind of gone with me to all of them and supported me and helped with everything. I mean, she's been great. And she just kept asking, and it took a little while to convince Dad to let her do it. But now it's just been so fun watching her go out there and talk and learn and develop, because like you said, it's a job, and it's not easy to put yourself out there. So I'll just let Shelby tell you what made her interested in doing pageants.
What made me interested in doing pageants was seeing my mom, and she was being beautiful, and she got to meet all kinds of wonderful ladies, and she got to go and experience all kinds of new things. So I thought it'd be really cool if I got to do the same thing and have fun.
Well, good. I'm so glad that you are getting involved as well. And,
yeah, it's exciting.
It is. And, like you brought up, about Dad and your husband, and, it really is a family affair, pageantry. So at the same time, it's a celebration between mother and daughter and competing, but the rest of the family too, and they're there supporting you and making sacrifices and cheering you on. And if you go to national pageants, you can turn that into family vacations, and so really it's an incredible bonding experience for the entire family. So I think it's positive all around for everyone. And how about you, Wendy and Tara?
My mom actually started pageants, and while she started directing them, we got to help her with projects. And as she talked about it more and what they had to do, it started sounding more interesting. So month after month, we keep asking Dad.
Beg Daddy, beg Daddy. And he's finally relented, so.
He sees it's a good positive environment. So right. Dad saw that it's good things.
Right. I think for me, I've been competing ever since I was in 8th grade, and I started with co-ed and moved on to like the Miss America system, and then tried a few other things after I'd aged out of Miss America. And I've seen nothing but positive things happen for me, the opportunity for me to be able to speak and gain confidence and poise. So I think it's a good opportunity for her to now start learning a little bit like that and gain a little confidence. So.
I completely agree, and I think husbands, fathers, I think, how can they not? How can people not see the benefits of competing? And, you're gaining a lifelong skills. You're learning to become a better speaker. So just the things that you gain, it's just, it's incredible. And I think, the rest of the family sees that as well.
Stephanie, and I can see that clearly with these young girls. They're very well spoken.
Absolutely.
Very good air about them as far as maturity. Even though we know your kids, but I mean, it really, I can definitely see it. So it's good stuff, ladies.
So can I. It completely shines through. Mm-hmm. It does. Absolutely. Okay, well now, ladies, let me ask you this. What is the one trait that you see in your mom or in your daughter that comes out when she's competing or preparing to compete? What is that one trait that you admire about her, that you love about her, that you see come forth? And Anne and Leah, what about you?
Cute. A trait that we admire about each other when we're competing?
You go first.
Oh, Leah is cool as a cucumber. She has no nerves. She just gets out there on stage and has a great time, and that inspired me when I was competing last summer. Was just to enjoy it and not really, you know, just to take control of the nerves. That's a life skill.
Her brother trains her for that.
Yeah, I think so. There's always a lot of action going on in my house.
Never a dull moment. Well, that's good, and I admire you for that. I wish I was more composed under pressure, and I have my nerves can get the best of me sometimes. So good for you.
One thing I always have admired about my mom is that when she started competing, this has been her first pageant, and I think it's just amazing that you were so flexible, and you really you came a long way learning how to compete. It's really nerve-wracking. Even when I first competed, and you handled it really well, and you took everything day by day. You just did a really good job.
Thank you.
And let's just get those boys over here so they'll calm down because they keep on wanting to get on camera.
Hey, Sean, now's your chance. Do you want to
come on, guys, you guys can say hello, and then you have to go back.
I think you're right, Pam. They did. They won.
And bye-bye.
Hello there.
Is that your crown?
They want to have something on their heads, too.
Right, exactly. Well, that's good, and I like how you talked about being flexible, and absolutely, when you compete, you most definitely need to be flexible and just kind of roll with it, and it, you know, is definitely builds character competing in pageants. And Lisa and Julie, what about you both?
You want to go first, or do you?
Okay. For Julie, I would say it's her persistence. I've seen it in pageantry. I saw it in her sports. If she wants something, she goes 100% full force, and everybody just better watch out.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, that's right. Absolutely.
Well, with my mom, I think there's two things that really stood out to me. One's her sass, and the other is her courage. While I was competing and when I was growing up, Mom always put us first, and you know, every opportunity that was there, she wanted us to, you know, take it by the horns and do our best with it. And she was always there to be the supporter. And you know, it's not until these last couple years that she really decided to get up on that stage, and she'd never done anything like that before while she was growing up. So I'm really proud of her for going up and doing it, because I know it's something she's always kind of wanted, and you know, taking that and actually doing it, and you know, doing it with such sass, it's really come out as she's, you know, progressed and started doing pageants, and I love that part about her too.
Well, that's wonderful, and you're right, you know, it does take courage, and also, you know, you also mentioned about the persistence and, you know, the dedication and setting goals and then working hard to achieve them. So yeah, I mean, so important. And you know, as women, you know, maybe they graduate from college and they're no longer, you know, in competitive sports and things. Women kind of, you know, may not have as many opportunities for competition. You know, so pageantry, there's pageants out there for, you know, girls and women of every age. So it's something that you can continue with a little friendly competition and, you know, work to improve yourself. So,
that's right.
Yes.
I agree.
Michelle and Shelby, how about you?
One trait I love about my mom is her personality. She has like a fun personality. And her nerve, because her first pageant she went to was an international, and that's a big pageant. So I was like really excited for her to do that and get out there and do some stuff.
Well, that's great. You are right. She has an amazing personality. Saw it at the super pageant last year.
Yeah, she does. She's funny.
Well, the one thing that stands out for me with Shelby is her compassion. We have been doing, we've been going places and doing appearances, and she is just so compassionate. And she's such a lovely young lady that it just amazes me that she's my daughter, because, you know, you see kids nowadays and they just really don't care, and then you see her, and she'll just, if somebody's not in the group, she'll go get them and make sure that you're there. So I think that is one thing that really brings out in her, is just her compassionate side, and I think that's so important to have.
Yeah, I see leadership in that, though, too. I mean, there's a lot of leadership for someone to go and, you know, just step out there and say, hey, I want to include this person. There's also a lot of leadership in courage, and that's good.
Most definitely, and we need to see more of that in the world. So very, very true. Absolutely. Well, Wendy and Tara, how about you?
This is actually kind of funny because Tara goes, I'm so worried, I don't know what to say, because she and I don't think have ever seen each other compete at all. I mean, Tara's just brand new to this, and the last time I competed in a pageant, she was only 2 years old. So, but I can already tell that what's going to come from this really is her enthusiasm and her want to do really well. We were talking about the pageant when we started thinking about entering Super Miss. And the first thing was, you know, well, you could talk about an issue that's important to you. And she was saying, I'm going to start a website and I'm going to do videos. And she had 101 ideas about the things that she was going to do to make her year the best year she could make. So I can already tell that she's got a lot of great ideas, and we've already worked out a few that we're going to be heading out with really soon. So yeah, it's exciting to see her start in something that I enjoy so much. So
I love that, and I love that about pageant girls. You know, at platforms, and, you know, working to make a difference, and you know, helping others, making a change in the world. So that's fabulous. Keep it up. I'm very proud of you.
And I think that's a lot of what she saw that she really enjoyed, especially some of the stuff we work with in the pageant that I direct, and that saw all the things that were benefiting from it, and how fun it could be also just to wear a crown every now and again, huh?
That's right. And again, that goes back to the compassion, you know, and to the empathy. And so, you know, it's just, pageants provide so much, you know, it's just wonderful, and you grow and you learn. Well, now, moms, I have another question for you. What trait, do you see a specific trait, something in your daughter as they compete or prepare to compete, that reminds you of yourself at all? And let's start with Anne and Leah.
I wish I could say that Leah's a vocalist, and she has a beautiful singing voice, and I wish I could say that I had that too, but we joke, I'm always singing around my house to the radio, and everyone's like, Mom, stop singing.
You're not that bad.
So a quality that she has that reminds me of myself, well, I think we both
we have a drummer too in your family.
We have a genuine love for people, and just getting out and spending time in the community and getting to know people. So I would say that that's a family value that we all share in my home. So I see that in her.
That's a wonderful value to have. And Lisa and Julie?
Oh, goodness. I think the persistence.
Sure.
Yeah, I think one of our family traits, I'm not sure which parent has more of it, is being stubborn. You know, you just keep working toward a goal until you reach the goal you want.
That's a great quality to have. Absolutely.
Yeah, I wanted to say, when they were talking about how it brings families together, I think I learned so much more about my daughter helping her prepare for interview when she was younger. I still remember asking her this question and being completely amazed by the answer. If typical, if you could be anyone else, who would you be and why? And my daughter said, I wouldn't want to be anybody else. God made me who I am, who I'm supposed to be, and there's something I'm going to do. And if I'm someone else, it won't get done.
Oh, I love that. That is wonderful. You know,
I remember our coffee dates to talk about all those interview questions and practice.
We had so much fun. It really does bring you together.
Absolutely, brings you closer, and I love that answer. And I'm so glad even at a young age you know you're believing in yourself, and you know you're out there and you have a lot to accomplish. And Michelle, what about? Oh, I'm sorry.
No, she told me that I did. So you know she taught me that. That's
And look at how busy you are now with everything that you're accomplishing and everything else yet in the future.
Pretty cool.
And Michelle, what about you?
I think with Shelby, it's her sense of wanting to get the job done right. I always try to be as perfect as I can be with what knowledge that I have, and I'm always trying to raise that bar, and I see that a lot in Shelby with everything she does, from homework to anything that she puts her mind to. She wants to be the best at what she is doing. And I'm terrible like that. I mean, sometimes it can be a blessing, but really sometimes it can be a curse. And so I'm glad that she has that, though, because without it, people give up or, you know, not want to strive to be the best. So I just see that a lot in her.
Well, so true, so true. Yes, keep giving your 110%, and you know you have that drive, and you know all the incredible things that you'll accomplish. So good for you. And Wendy, what about you?
I think, like I mentioned before, the big thing that I always see with Tara is her 101 different ideas about the way that she can make a difference or make an impact and the things that she could do. And she's definitely trying to jump in 100% in full force. And I think that's a lot of me too. Like, you know, I've entered, now what am I going to do to make it different, make it exciting, and make it new? So she's a lot like me. She may not hear that, but she's a lot like me.
We'll keep that creativity flowing. That's right. Excellent. Absolutely, absolutely. And yet, you know what I've been hearing tonight. You know, it's just so much support between one another, and the love and the bonding experience. It's just incredible. And I think we need to, you know, celebrate as women and women in pageantry. You know, and of course, mothers and daughters competing together. And ladies, do you have anything else that you want to add? Any other experiences? Anything else that you want to share with our viewers before we wrap up?
Yeah, real quick, I want to also include the people that don't compete, that are a part of it. I mean, even though they don't compete, they still can help you guys. You know, they go out and they help you with your walk. They help you with interview. It's really a family affair. It's a total bonding. I know that I have one daughter that does not compete. I do not compete, but we're right there with Paige helping her all along the way. So it's like everyone can get involved, and it's really a very positive environment. And even the sons and even the men, you know, the husbands, boyfriends, or whatever. So it's really a great family, you know, affair, I would say.
Oh, goodness, that's exactly what I experienced before my first pageant. Everyone had come home for my birthday, and I get a phone call from my daughter, "Mom, when you get home, be ready for your pageant." And I was like, what? They had me do my evening gown, my fitness, everything. It was actually my son-in-law's idea. So my son-in-law, both my daughters, and my husband. And I thought, if I can do that, I can do the pageant.
That's right.
Absolutely. That's for sure.
That is so great. That's wonderful.
And do the boys go to your pageant? Do your sons go to your pageant with you? Don't you have 3 boys? Now you have a total of 4 children.
Yes, I have 3 boys and Leah. And I'd say they have come to almost all of them.
I think they've come to mine too.
That's wonderful. Yeah, the support is there, and, you know, and you're right, Pam. It is a family affair, and everyone gets involved. And you know, you can ask my husband and my stepdaughter here, and you know, they're often involved in, you know, a lot of different things. So you know, being very supportive and you know, doing everything that they can.
I'm so lucky that I have Mark. He was the one that actually encouraged me to do the first pageant, and he has been there every step of the way, fixing the hair, wear this, you know, oh, don't do that.
Your husband does your hair? That's cute.
Oh, yes, he does. He'll make sure it's out of the way.
I
And,
help too.
yeah, but my husband, yes.
Yay for Mark. We need more
You're awesome.
more of that coming from the husbands and the men. I love that. I love that.
I don't know if they want us to do our hair, though. I mean, like, what are
Paying
you
attention
doing?
to every little
I
detail.
don't want my husband to do my hair at all.
I would trust my dad to do my hair. Like, he's a great pageant dad. I remember we would go try to find an evening gown, and I wouldn't even be halfway out of the dressing room. Nope, that's not the one. Not
Oh, that's cute.
Victor Melling. It was hilarious. So he's still a part, you know, of National American Miss too, as a judges coordinator, and he loves it. He loves the program, and I'm sure he's right behind Mom spraying her hair as they go.
Yay! Yay for him. That's awesome.
He's pretty cute. I remember an instance, I'm not sure what state it was, but there was a young lady who was standing in line waiting to go out, and he's walking back, and she's really upset because there's a rip, her dress is ripped. And he comes running back into the room, where's your sewing kit? We need this, we need this, we need this, we need that. We got to get her fixed, ready to go. So he definitely is incredibly supportive, not just for myself and my daughters when they were growing up, but for every contestant with our National American Miss. I mean, someone coined the frame Namely, and I can't think of anything more perfect. Namely.
Oh, it's too cute.
Absolutely.
Hey, now, Stephanie, we have to say hello to Jack and Patrick. We know they're watching.
That's right. Hi, Jack. Hi, Patrick. Two more very big supporters. Hi, guys. And also, I want to give a hello to Paul in Australia.
Oh, hey, Paul.
And Mario the Hat, who's
That's right.
watching, who doesn't miss an episode. And also to Taikisha.
Oh, yeah.
PageantLIVE's princess. So,
that's right.
hello, you guys. We love you.
Stephanie, I'm going to have to sign off so I can go get my crew into bed.
And go ahead and you know, go ahead and tell everyone what you guys are doing, and we understand.
Okay.
Tell us about your platform and your pageant system. And
my system is America's Miss, and it's a national pageant, and it's in Annapolis, Maryland, which is right outside of Washington, D.C. And my platform is, hold on a second. My platform is promoting the benefits of family meals, and I speak to groups, community organizations, and schools on how eating meals together as a family helps kids be more successful in school and have stronger relationships and better health for the family. So get out of the drive-through, turn off the TV, and just sit down and eat dinner together. That's my platform.
it was great having you.
Oh, thank you.
Sure was. Thank you. Thank
Bye,
you both for
girls.
joining
Thank
us.
you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, boys.
Bye.
Yeah, Anne's husband's out of town, so she has her hands full.
Okay, well, let's move on to Lisa and Julie. If you want to, tell us about your platforms, tell us how we can get a hold of you, if people can contact you on Facebook or you have websites, anything that you want to, any last words you want to share with the viewers.
Oh, of course. My platform for my pageant is called Stop the Clot. There are so many people that suffer with blood clots and don't know that they're at risk. And unfortunately, if the blood clot should move, the deep vein thrombosis moves from your leg to your lungs, you really don't have a lot of time. And, it happened to me, and I knew a lot about health care. So I thought, if I don't know, there are a lot of people that don't know. You can find information on my website, mrsrosemount.com. You can also look at stoptheclot.org.
Well,
Right now, I am the Director of Marketing and events for National American Miss. I oversee 9 different states. So if you have any questions about our program, you can certainly contact me. My email address is juliethomas@namiss.com. Otherwise, find me on Facebook. It's a program I really believe in because it really made me the individual I am today. I'm passionate about it. I love it. So if you have anything that comes up, please don't hesitate to contact me. But I am not competing in pageants anymore. I am just cheering on my mama. So for pageants in March, and I'm so excited.
Yay, me too. We're so happy that you both could join us tonight.
Thank you, Stephanie.
Thank you. Love being here.
Oh, anytime, come back and join us again. And Michelle and Shelby.
Well, we are both representing the Iowa at the America's Super Pageant this summer in June. And, yeah, yay! And I am doing seatbelt awareness and car safety. And you can chat me up on Facebook, add me, and I'll certainly friend you. And that's how you can get a hold of me.
You can get a hold of me on Facebook. My name is Shelby Heston, and I'm Iowa's Super Team.
Fabulous, yes. And if you are interested in joining us for America's Super Pageant, it is June 21st through the 23rd in Hamilton, Montana. Come represent your state or country. Come and meet me and Michelle and Shelby this June. We'll be excited to see you there. Be sure to check out America's Super Pageant on Facebook, and you can also check out our website at americasuperpageant.com. And ladies, thank you for joining us.
You're welcome. Thank you for having us. And don't forget to buckle up. Every life counts, and your family loves you. So make sure you put that seatbelt on.
That's right. That's right. Absolutely. And Wendy and Tara.
You want to go first? She's not so sure. Well, you can find me on Facebook, and if Tara has it her way, we will most definitely have a website or a Facebook page coming up soon for her too. I am Midwest Super Queen, and she is Midwest Super Preteen, and we're also heading to Hamilton, Montana this summer.
That's a place to be.
I guess so. It's a big party.
That's right.
Beyond the national platform of seatbelt safety and awareness, Tara also wants to speak out about bullying, as she's had this happen to her a few times and wants to talk about it. And I really commend her for trying to take a negative and turn it into a positive. And I also work with childhood cancer awareness and prevention.
Well, thank you, ladies, for joining us. And I do want to remind everyone to buckle up. I am aware of a young man who was in a car crash, and he was not wearing a seatbelt, and he was thrown from his vehicle. He did not die, but now he is confined to a hospital bed in a care facility for the rest of his life. He can no longer speak. He can't do anything for himself. The other day, his mom mashed up a hamburger and put it in a strainer and put it in his mouth so he could taste the hamburger. So I look at pictures of him and I think, my goodness, you know, if you would have taken 2 seconds to buckle up, how different your life may be today. So please buckle up. And Pam, we'll throw it to you if there's anything else you want to add.
No, I want to thank everyone for coming. We would not be who we are right now without you. I do want to tell you that I do feel that I don't compete, but I do see the family bonding, and I hear it from the queens and the title holders and the people that participate, that, you know, pageantry is a family affair. It's a good, positive reinforcement. I believe after you get out of high school, usually, you don't really have anything else with women with good, friendly competition, and I think pageantry brings so much to the table that we really are trying to educate the public what pageantry is all about. And it's grooming these young women to be fabulous Americans, you know, so I just think I applaud you. I really do. And if you have any ideas for the show, if you will email us at show@PageantLIVE.com. You can tweet to us at PageantLIVE, and also our website, www.PageantLIVE.com. Please check it out. It's fabulous. Any questions, Ask the Queen. Stephanie McGrain is our pageant expert, and she will do the research and get back with you. Once again, if you have a pageant system and you have your own website, please, for free, we will put your pageant on our page. We have a page. It's called Pageant Showcase. Stephanie, I want to thank you so much for tonight, for hosting, and I give it back to you. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much, and thank you, Pam, for everything that you're doing in the world of pageantry and for women and of course men too. We've had kings on the show.
That's right.
So absolutely, thank you for everything that you're doing and providing this great show, Pageant Live, every week. A very unique atmosphere format for women to come together and celebrate one another and pageantry.
Yeah, we want Tyler back on. He's our king.
Right. That's right. We want you on, Tyler, whether you're here or you're in Nashville.
That's right.
So be sure to join us again next Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time for the next episode of Pageant Live. And thanks for joining us, everybody. Have a good night.
Good night, everybody. Good night. Bye.